Hey you all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another XG reaction. We have the left-right dance practice, the fixed version. I'm not sure if there's a moving version yet or not, but I'm sure that implies that the fact that it says fixed version implies that there's going to be a moving version. But I want to kind of see it all as a whole, so we're gonna start with this. Again, I think right now, when you think of releases, I think the 1-2 punch of Shooting Star and Left Right has to be the best that's been released so far this year. It's gonna be very hard for a group to kind of top that 1-2 punch of a 2-song combination that a group has released, a group or a soloist. But the years early, there's a lot of music to be dropped. I know a lot of times, I'll just say it now, I say K-pop when referring to XG just because this channel is primarily K-pop, and so when I post, even if it's about XG, understand what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people come to this channel looking for K-pop. If I post K-pop hashtags, they're going to come to this channel looking for K-pop, which in turn they're going to end up seeing XG if they don't know about them already, which brings more attention to XG. Obviously XG is really big already, but that's just my thought process when posting them. It's not to be, I don't consider them anything specifically. I consider them just a very talented music group that is on fire right now, and has input and influences from everything across the world, which I love. But like I said, that it's kind of, you can't really put a label or stamp on them. It's just kind of me being on autopilot of 95% of the songs that I do are K-pop, so that's typically what I end up putting. I've had a couple people like kind of be upset about it and message me, but I mean no disrespect to them. Obviously, if you see my reaction, I love XG. They're one of my favorite groups. They're about to crack my top 5 girl groups, which I really thought was going to be almost impossible for somebody to do, at least this early in the year. But they're knocking on the door right now. I think I want to say they're about six or seven, and they're like a release away from being like top 4. They've just been that good, and I feel like they're just going to continue to get better as they know themselves more and know each other more. But yeah, let's get into this. Very excited to see their dance practice because these girls are absolutely amazing and they give dance group vibes. So let's jump into it. Before we get into the video, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, XG with Left Right dance practice. Even the attention, the detail, even the walk is on beat. Even the walk. Just look at Chisa and Jurin right away, and then Maya and Juria. Like, check the steps. Like, let me see if I can catch it. Check the steps. Do 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 do. Oh my God, that's so much detail. What you say? I got what you want, I got what you need. Mobbing like you don't follow anything. Left, right, get it on the floor. I've been missing you. Left, right, get in my zone. Ha! I think she is top 5 stage presences in 4th gen. I think it's time. Top 5. At least we could say the female side of things. I split it up like that just so I can list more people. That's why I do it. So I can list more people. But you'll be hard pressed to find 5 idols that really captivate a camera in the 4th gen like she does, in that style of dance that she does. Like, she really is like aggressive with the camera. Like, there's very few that really have that type of aggression in that camera, and I think Jurin is just naturally just a badass. I mean, that's just no other way to put it. I wanna see you left, right, get in my zone. Ha! Hey, hey. Wanna drama queen. go. On the left line, but the next line. I'm the one got drip. Hit the ride, I'm switching lanes like this. Spin it out and flip. Cruise now like we be on a trip. Come on, Harvey. Ooh, I see you back there, Hinata. Hey, 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 hey. She's so fluid. I see you. Follow my flow, where we go. That spin was clean, Julia. That move before they get into the chorus is so cold. The little knee move. Tap, tap, tap. Hey, hey. I want your body moving left, right. Spinning up and down, spinning round and round. I'm gonna say it right now. I do feel like every, especially like big group, has an X factor. I've been known to say this on my channel, like who I think X factors are in groups. You need people like that in sports, and like it's always a team thing. There's always gonna be an X factor member. I think Chisa is the X factor of XG, just because I feel like her voice kind of complements their voices are very, of course they're young, so their voices are very like kind of have that younger feel to them, um and especially with how they produce them. Chisa's voice is very mature out of the gate, and she kind of has that womanly vocal a little bit, and then I've just been paying more and more attention. Her dancing is very on point. Like, it's very easy to, again, get overshadowed with, Kokona, Jurin, typically, certain members of groups have that like badass persona and then others don't. I feel like they all do in a way have that persona about them. Chisa is kind of like a Swiss Army knife. She can do a little of everything, a jack of all trades. I feel like she's very, you can plug her in everywhere. She's probably the most versatile member, in my opinion. Not to take away from anyone else. I think they're all versatile, but I think Chisa is like that one where like she's like she can do anything you ask of her. You can put her almost anywhere vocally. She can probably give you a rap. She just has that type of vibe about her. I really think she's the X factor of the group. Spinning round and round, just like my Pirelli spinning on the ground. Come on, Julia. Hey, hey. Hey, ooh, that part is so cold to me when they go on one foot. Tap, tap. Hey. Left, right, you've been here before, so do it till you get right. Not to just hit that. What'd you say? Hey, hey. She hit that. Let me see. No, you can't deny it. Baby, don't you hide it. If you like it about it, then tell me if you are worth it. Oh, they were so clean on that segment. Come on, Hinata, with that footwork. That's really harder than you think. That Hinata's footwork on this next part is really, it looked very, very simple and regular, but it's really harder than you think, because that's a lot of core, that's a lot of balance, because she's taking those simultaneous steps. She has to stay in the same, she can't drift too far, but she still has to get to her next, her next part, and also keep the rhythm of what's going on with the words at the same time. Like in a live stage, like with live vocals, like that really sets in. Like, hey. Clean. Hold up, hold up. Ooh, Coco know that spin. She's so saucy, bro. Just look at them. Look at this corner. Just look at how much fun they're having, even when they come off screen. Like, just look at how they're still vibing, even when they're not in front of the camera. That is the mark of a great group. Not to take away from Coco now. Like, look at how they just vibing in the corner to the Machine. The only direction I know, I want your body turning left, right, left. Hey, hey, I want your body moving left, right. Hinata's in her bag. Just how Jurin got into that, like it was very hey, just like the sauce, it looks so natural. Like, look at her, hey, like she just it's something so small, but like you can tell when people have just been trained to act like that, and when they've been trained, but that's like their personality too. Juria is Juria and Hinata are like the biggest surprises for me. They are so saucy. Like I love it. I love it so much. I keep saying it because it's almost embarrassing to me that I like had that assumption at the beginning, because it wasn't about them. It was about how K-pop is usually structured with groups. You have one or two members that really carry certain aspects, girl crush and stuff like that. But when I really started to get into them, I'm like, they all have it. Like they all have that vibe. Okay, Maya. Take you to the other side. XG recertified. We can write it down. In the galaxy, know the vibes. She is she has so much personality. They all do, but I love Chisa's vibe so much. If you're down with me, can't nobody. Did they change that part? Because I remember in the video, Chisa is back here and she walks up and sings her ad libs. Is it like that in the live performance, or is it like this where they just keep them lined up like this? Either way, it's fire. But I love the ad libs at the end. They're just, how could you not want them to win? Like, how could you not? I'm not, when I say win, I'm not talking about like win an award or win a specific whatever. Obviously I want them to do that too, but like, I mean, like win, like do well. How could you not want them to do well, bro? Like, they seem so genuinely happy. They seem so genuinely just fun to be around, and like they're having so much fun. I'm sure it's blood, sweat, and tears. That they're putting to their job, but I feel like they're also balancing it out and having fun. And I think that's so important and so again motivational, especially for such a young group coming into like a grueling industry, where they're trying to kind of really feel their way out among different fan bases. I want them to do well so bad. Like they are, of course, but I'm saying I want them to continue to do well so bad. Like they have my vote. They have my vote 100%. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Well, she's in that center. She's eating that up. Adorable. Coconut. So that was XG with the left right dance practice fixed version. Um, I think they're special. I think they're special. I think they're a group that's going to continue to grow. They're definitely a group that I would go see live with a couple more songs under their belt because they have real bops. You know what I'm saying? And again, just it's for me, it's the camaraderie, it's the relationship between them. I think, people get misconstrued. They think that all professionals in the same team like each other, and it's not like that. I feel like um, there's a lot of groups out there where you know the people don't really get along like you think. They're just like business partners, and I feel like with XG, they're one of those groups that like seem like they're a real family, a real group of sisters. They really love what they do, even past the hardships that they probably go through and stuff like that, the struggles and the work that they put in. And again, I mean, how could you not want them to do well? I just feel like it's just, for me, I really want to see them continue to grow. It's something that I've said about groups like Dreamcatcher and, stuff like that. I really want them to continue to grow their fan base and the genuine. I feel like they're gonna have one of the best fan bases at the end of the day because I feel like it's that genuine love and support. Their content is great that they release, and yeah, I just think the sky's the limit for them. So before you all go, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way, and yeah, till next time.